Alright guys, how's it going? How are we doing? Hope everyone is well. We have gotten round at last to exploring the 1.4.6 update. Yes we have. And before we get going with all of the stuff, I would first like to talk about something that I think is very cool. By holding, apart from the tooltips, they're a bit annoying actually, if you crouch and right click on something like a dispenser or crafting table or something you would right click and it would bring something up, you can actually place things on these blocks now. Can we do a creeper head? Oh yes we can! Check that out! How about a painting? Hey, that's an item frame! But yeah, look at that! Oh, that's so cool! That's really useful now. So we're going to be doing a lot more of that maybe in building and stuff. So that's all pretty good. But yeah, now I've got my initial excitement out of the way for that, we can move on to some of the more important things, such as fireworks! We've been waiting for the fireworks for quite a while, and here they are, at long last. Okay, so the first thing you need to do when making fireworks is make firework stars, I believe they're called, and you do that with gunpowder and a dye. There you go, simple as that. Then we have a small lime green firework star. Easy peasy, and that will make a firework that explodes into a ball. You can, let's make a couple of those actually. You can change the kind of firework that it will be. I believe shape is determined by the object you put in. So if we put heads in there, we get a creeper shaped firework star. So we'll grab a couple of those, and if we change the colour of dye we can have some yellow ones. Just like that. If we add gunpowder instead of heads, then we get twinkle ones. So we'll get a couple of blues. Blues are good for twinkles. There we go. We'll have a green one of them as well. There we are. Then there are other ways you can do it. You can add fire charges in, and that changes the size of the ball. There we go. If we add heads in there, do we? No, that gets rid of that. Okay, fair enough. So there's some of that stuff as well. We'll put... Oh, what have I done different there? That's a large red ball. Oh, that is a large red ball. Okay, well look, you can only stack them on threes by the looks of it, or something or other. Evidently I changed something there somehow. Let's make some more green ones. If you put golden nuggets in instead of fire charges, you get star-shaped things like that. And if you put diamonds in there, there we are, we'll get some with a trail like that. We'll make some yellow trailing ones as well, why not? Because we can. And we haven't got many blues. Let's make some blue ones. There we are. And maybe a red one with a creeper explosion. There we go. So now we have a bunch of different fireworks right there. You see? Oh well, I'm a bit silly because we've forgotten one. We forgot one. Feathers! Okay? If you add some feathers in there, so there we are, we'll have some of those. We'll have a yellow one. You get burst fireworks, just like that. So we have bursts, and we have star shapes, creeper shapes, small balls, big balls, twinkles, streams, you name it, it's there. We're doing well. Obviously you can use any of the dyes that you want to, but we're just going to stick with the primary colours for now. So now we have a whole heap of stuff there. Of course you don't need the extra ingredient, should just point that out. You can just have these regular small red balls. I think we have a couple of... yeah, we've got a couple of small balls there anyway. So that is our assignment of fireworks that we are going to launch tonight. Okay, so next what you need is some gunpowder and some paper and one of your firework stars there. Now this will make a firework rocket, which has a flight duration of 1, a burst effect, and will be yellow. Nice and easy. If you add 2 bits of gunpowder and your firework star, we now have one with flight duration 2, star-shaped and lime. The amount of gunpowder you add at this stage determines how long the thing will fly for. Now you can only add up to 3 at this point, 3 bits of gunpowder. So here we are. Now we have flight duration 3 and a large red ball. Now, this is where things get interesting because you can, I believe, add multiple firework stars here to get different effects. So this one will have a flight duration of 2, and it will be a small ball with a lime thing and trail, and it will also have a bursting yellow thing. Let's make a few more. Let's put a nice 3 in there like that, and we'll have red and yellow, and we'll have blue, and why not? We'll have a green one as well. So this makes a firework rocket which has a flight duration of 3, a small green ball, a small yellow ball with a trail, a small blue ball, and a large red ball. And then you just continue to make fireworks in this way until you're happy. Here we are. Look, we're going to have a big one here. We're going to have all sorts of stuff going on. It's going to be fantastic. Look at this. We're going to have literally 7 different fireworks on this thing. Check that out. This could be interesting, but it could not be as well. So let's put 3. I don't think it particularly matters on crafting orders. Nah, look at that. You can just bung things in. Do what you want. Don't matter. Let's put some of those in. Then we're going to have green there. We're going to have some blue ones there. This is all going to be fantastic. You watch. This is going to be the best thing ever. I'm just going to make fireworks for a while. And then we will be back and we can launch some of these babies and see what happens when they go up into the great yonder in the sky. Oh, ain't that sweet. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Okay, guys. Here we go. Got this little clock set up here. When I flip this lever, we can watch the firework display. We ready? Oh! Oh, look at them go! Oh, this is so cool! Oh, wow! Oh! Don't you... Oh! Oh, that's so... Oh, that's great. Definitely, 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 definitely make yourself a firework display when you can. That was amazing. I loved that. That's so fantastic. Oh, wow. Oh, fantastic. Right. Let's have a look at some new features. Okay, so as you may have seen while I've been scrolling through the inventory, we have some of these books here. These are enchanted books, and what you can do is you can apply these to various tools here. So let's just grab a bunch of these. I think we can do one for the shears as well. So I think all you need to do is just oh, you haven't got one in there. Right, so I think all you literally do is just put your iron pick in there. Do you want efficiency 5? Oh, that's right. I think you need an anvil actually. Let's grab ourselves one of those. Right, here we are. And boom. So you put your book in, and then you put your pick in. No, pick, book. Aha, there you go. And then you get your efficiency 5 pick for 8 levels. Not bad. And you can have a stone shovel and silk touch 1. There we go. No problem. You got it. Diamond pick. What, you want unbreaking 3? Piece of easy. Piece of easy. Look at that. Oh, you want fortune 3 on your hoe? You got it. Why would you need fortune 3 on a hoe? I don't know, but there you go. Also, the other big change with enchantments, actually, well, there's a few big changes. But if you have silk touch 1, you can put silk touch on shears, and that actually allows you to pick up cobweb legitimately in game. So if I just put a bunch of that down here for preparation purposes, we put our shears in, we put our book in, silk touch 1 on a pair of shears, like that. If we go into survival and grab our shears, pardon me, look at that, legitimate cobweb. How amazing. Actually, while we're here, we can have a look at this other new feature. If we go onto fancy graphics, 3D rendered items, oh yes indeed, that spin around and look all fantastic. Ah, check it out. This is so great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's switch back to creative here. There's a whole bunch of other things as well. You get a whole heap of enchantments here for your armors and your swords, and you apply those in much the same way. Oh, look, we can talk about this, the Thorns enchantment. So we have Thorns 3 there. That's probably... Let's just go with that. Okay, it only seems to do the maximum thing, which is fine. So if we have Thorns 3, if we put Thorns 3, it's a mouthful, Thorns 3 on all of our things here. There we are, Thorns 3 on our chest plate, and there, Thorns 3... Oh, this is going to be frustrating, I can't say it. Thorns 3 on all of our armour here. For those who don't know, the Thorns enchantment does damage to mobs when they attack you. So, if we get ourselves a skelly here, a couple of skellies. Oh yeah, peaceful. Okay, so if we put a couple of these down, wearing the thorns enchantment. Ah, okay. Oh, he's burning. But if we do that, oh, how do we? Okay, survival mode. Fine. So what should happen is when they attack me, probably better to do it with zombies actually. Let's oh dear. It was all going to go wrong at some point. Have I got zombie eggs here? Yeah. Okay. So they're just going to do whatever. I need to run. Come on then. Let's just go over here, out of their sight, out of their mind. Okay, so if we put these down, okay, I'm not going to touch him. He takes damage. Now you can't tell because he's on fire. Put yourself out, fool. You ready? Okay, see, look, he attacks me and he takes damage. Might have been from the skeleton there, but that's the premise of the Thorns enchantment. When a monster attacks you, there's a chance that they might take damage. There we go. However, I do think if you do have thorns, your armor takes more damage, or takes damage quicker. So that is something to be wary of. But nevertheless, still a pretty damn fine enchantment. Okay, so a little bit of information about the enchanted books. Let me turn that off so I don't have to talk over the rain. Are you turning off yet? Thank you. So a little bit of information about the enchanted books. You can't actually craft these, as far as I know, unless unless you do it this way round. I can't. The only way I can think of is if you put an enchanting table down and then put a book in there. But the wiki doesn't have a crafting recipe for them. Oh look, there we are. Unbreaking 1. That's how you do it then. Just put a book in your enchanting table. Job done. Okay, and then apply it to whatever. However, Thorns 3 can only be gotten naturally. You can't make that, or you can't enchant that. So you need to find it legitimately. And enchanted books, as far as I know, can be found in dungeons, village chests, the librarians, of which I think this is one, trades ridiculously, but also trades enchanted books sometimes. So you just need to keep your eyes out for them. What's going on here? Just need to keep your eyes peeled for them. All this information is of course available on the wiki should you require any additional detail and stuff. I'm only trying to give a somewhat basic overview here, just so that we all know where we're at. Okay, now this is a big one. I was there when this suggestion was made to Jeb at Minecon, and I know Generic B has been campaigning for them for quite a while, and in case you can't see it yet, oh, it's the nether brick half slab at long freaking last. Oh, doesn't that look just, oh, that looks so great. Honestly, this is pro interior design tip, in my personal opinion. Nether brick and sand or sandstone or whatever goes together so well. Oh, I just love the way that looks. That's fantastic. You can make them upside down as well. Yeah, of course you can. And I'm assuming that the crafting recipe is the same as it is for everything. Just 3 nether brick slabs, or 3 things. There we go. Stack of 6. Marvellous. So excited. These are so fantastic. This could solve a world of design problems. And that's kind of pretty much it. The rest of it is just kind of all nitty-gritty stuff. The protection enchantments aren't have been nerfed slightly. It's a couple of other things as well. Text highlight. I don't know if that was... I think that's just that thing in the bottom there. I don't think it counts for all that. Nah, it doesn't matter on signs. But yeah, that's kind of it for this patch, and what a nice little tidy patch it is. Really cool. Oh, pressure plates. Pressure plates, here we go. Can we put that on top? Oh, look at that. This has just revolutionized traps in maps, maybe even like in interior design and building and stuff. That's so cool. But yeah, a lot of the other stuff's just kind of nitty-gritty under the bonnet bug fix type stuff. So Yeah. Oh, there is one other thing the wiki mentions about a surprise for chests. Let's go and see if we can have a look, shall we? Because if we just put a chest down here normally, yeah, they're just standard chests. However, it mentions that there has been a change in the texture files. So let's go and have a look at that. Okay, so here we are in my Minecraft.jar looking at the texture files, and here we have Xmas chest and large Xmas chest. If you don't want spoilers, then stop watching now. There will be nothing else in the video beyond this point. However, if you want to know what the surprise is, then I will show you in 3, 2, whoa, why is that? Sorry, kill the tension. Okay, for real this time. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's so lovely! Oh. Oh. So that is what the small chests are going to look like at Christmas, presumably. Presumably on the 25th. I don't imagine. I think that's probably it. So there we go. Look, that's going to be the Christmas chests on the 25th of December. And now we have the large chests. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's great. I may neglect my family to play Minecraft on Christmas Day just to play with those chests. Anyway, thank you for watching my tour of the snapshot, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Desktop background courtesy of Raukal. Thank you very much. Goodbye.